We're rolling edge coat on the edge of our countertop. Usually a single coat is adequate on almost any surface unless it's really open porous wood like cut MDF. And in that case, all I do is I let my first thin layer just dry after I really work it in, and I take all the excess off. And then I'll just lightly block sand it with a foam sanding block, and then I'll roll another coat right on. And you'll really see how much that'll smooth it out, seal up your edges. Now, even if it runs a little thin on the edge, you don't see any major break in color there. After pouring equal parts A and B into the container, we're gonna mix thoroughly for approximately 4 minutes. If you see a lot of stringiness in the epoxy still, mix a little bit more thoroughly and scrape the sides of the container, scrape the bottom, scrape the stick, and try to mix that in. Now we're gonna switch pails. I'll scrape my container out with this stick into a new container, and then I'm gonna grab a new stick to mix this product in the new container. And the reason being is this is really going to prevent us from having sticky spots on the sides from any potential unmixed A and B. Now we could go straight into spraying, or we could torch it. It all depends on what you want. If I wanted to have a lot of work time, I would not torch it until I got all my pattern down perfectly and had exactly the look I wanted. I'd let it set and let all the alcohol evaporate off. And then finally, I'd probably torch it once I'm totally done working. If you say, man, I'm totally done with this, I think I'm gonna be on this for 5 minutes, then I'll go ahead and torch it right now, get all the air bubbles out, get it to self-level, and then I'm just gonna spray my accent colors. We're gonna go from lightest to darkest. And like I say, I'm trying to create a very natural, really subdued look. So this is my pearl powder, and all that this is mica powder, which is a metallic powder mixed with 99% isopropyl alcohol, and it is a very temperature resistant, color stable powder, so you don't get fading or yellowing or whatnot with time not from this. If you notice I'm spraying a pretty fine mist, you can also kind of slow it down and get more of a speckled effect by just leaving droplets. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try to leave one end a little more faded and not smooth, and the other end I'm gonna try to do a little more of a rougher texture droplet effect. I do try to always hit my edges with anything I do on the top surface. and you can really saturate this if you want to and help wash some of that color right in. You can also take, this is just clear 99% isopropyl. Do not light a torch once you do this, so I don't want to be on fire. But you can also spray this and then spray your accent colors right on top of your alcohol, and you'll see when I do that it's really going to leave more of a natural blurred effect, even if it's speckled like this. See, watch this. I'm going to take and I can wash it right back across. That was charcoal. I'll leave some big speckles there, and now watch what happens when I hit it with the clear. And the alcohol dries back out, and it leaves you a really simple, really subdued look on your countertop. And then generally what I like to do, and this is, usually people hate the idea until they see it in person, is I like to sand this with 400 and then 800 wet with water, and it creates a really smooth, that 800 gets a really smooth surface, and then we put our diamond shield on it, which is a nano coating, and it becomes almost a completely stick-free surface where nothing sticks to it. It becomes very easy to clean, chemical resistant, temperature resistant. It's a very awesome product. And I probably would sand something like this, since it's such a simple look. I think it would be a really clean way to make it look. So